Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review over the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and then I'm going to head out this door and go get me something to eat. Okay, so basically the girls are downstairs. It's Erica Jane, Crystal, Lisa, and Garcelle. The chef is in the kitchen cooking breakfast. Erica tells Crystal that she felt the way that she had been treated the previous night was unfairly, right? I'm assuming she meant the interaction or the conflict that happened between Crystal and Sutton, because Sutton is the only one that I know about, from what I can remember, that has had any conflict with Crystal. Garcelle starts to say, well, maybe it's because Sutton is living in Kyle's home. She just moved out of her home. You know, I'm not trying to say that those are not reasons that you could be stressed out, but I think what people need to understand is, baby, you can still get cursed out. You can still get cursed out. Like, I think sometimes maybe we all think this way, or we have thought this way once upon a time. I think that sometimes we think that just because you're going through something, that gives you a license to kind of treat people any kind of way. It's kind of like, for example, like when my brother passed away in December, I just couldn't go around cursing people out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, people may understand that you just had a death in the family, but baby, you will still get popped in your face for talking crazy to people, right? You will still get cursed out for talking crazy to people. So I think that sometimes when people think that they're going through something, that means that you can just go around and treat people any kind of way, talk to people any kind of way, and that's not how life works. Because some people won't give a damn and they will slap you in your face, right? And I think that just because, like, girl, when you think in the grand scheme of things, like, I get that people have an emotional attachment to their home. I completely, 100% understand that. Girl, you're not going to sit here and be hollering and screaming and crying and shaking and having a seizure because you moved out of $1 million home into another almost $6 million home. And then, oh my God, and I can afford to stay in a rental home and pay $20,000. Like, girl. Sudden, when you really break it down that way, it's kind of like, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere and be grateful and thankful and just be happy that, girl, quiet as it's kept, you didn't have to move from that $1 million house, girl, to, a condo, right? Because I'm sure that, girl, that's not what the girls want. The last thing you want to do is move out of a $7 million house into a $1 million condo, because then the girls in Beverly Hills going to say you po. Anyways, so Lisa goes to talk to Sutton. Sutton, girl, got this thing, and it's supposed to, I guess, help her. It's supposed to help her anxiety, I guess, from crying. I don't know. Sutton has now made a list of the names that people have called her. Can I just go ahead and get Sutton out the way? Y'all know I told y'all that Sutton was my favorite last year. I thought Sutton was a key. Girl, Sutton was a key to me. I don't care what nobody say. Because Sutton was delusional white rich fish. But I also said last year, the couple of times I did review the show, that Sutton would not be the type of person that I would hang out with. I mean, I wouldn't anyways, of course. But like, if somehow Sutton not ended up in the same circle, like if I was in Beverly Hills or something, Sutton would not be my type of tea. Like, there are some girls who I think are just a good kiki for reality TV, but in real life, like, girl, stay away from me. Like, I get that Sutton, I do believe that Sutton is very sensitive, but I also think that Sutton is irrational. I think that Sutton, like a lot of other white women, know that when they cry, the world will stop. And I think with Sutton, she uses those tears, she weaponizes those tears against other white women, and especially POCs, right? I think that it takes a special type of person to be Sutton's friend in real life. I know for a fact now, like, I don't know how anybody could be Sutton's friend. Like, Sutton is a handful. Like, a handful. Like, it's almost like, girl, like, it's almost like you have to walk on eggshells when you're around Sutton, because you don't know what's going to offend her. You don't know what's going to make her cry. You don't know what to say. If you play, it's so sad. I like Sutton better when even though she still was low-key a housewife. Girl, last year Sutton was a housewife. She just wasn't in the credits. I don't know. I like Sutton so much more last year. Like last year, Sutton, girl, I live. I really lived for Sutton last year. This season, it's like, oh, girl, Sutton's sister. Girl, I still like Sutton, but girl, you are doing a lot, girl. Lisa lets it be known that she's been called every name under the book. Crystal and Garcelle go out for coffee. They both basically come to the conclusion that no, we're not equal. And we're not. Like, this is the thing. Like, Sutton, you want to say that you treat everybody like we're equal, which is fine. But the truth of the matter is, at the end of the day, we're not equal. Like, and I think that sometimes when white people say that, oh, girl, we're all equal, it kind of dismisses the things that other people, like black people, or, you know, in Crystal's case, Asian folk, go through. Girl, we're not equal. Girl, we're not on the same playing field. Bitch, we're not. So stop thinking that, girl, we all, because you know we're not. Because then I think that also gives them an excuse for, I was about to go to a whole another conversation. I feel like that also gives them an excuse to, when they feel as though we're not in a place, whether it's career-wise or financially, to say, oh, girl, you're that way because you're lazy. You're that way, but you're in that position because you want to be in that position. Like, just fuck history. You just think that we in the position we're in because we're just lazy, or because in your eyes, we're all equal and we've all been presented with the same opportunities. Girl, anyways, girl. So Sutton, they get on the boat. That boat ride, it did look like it was, the scenery looked absolutely gorgeous. I was hollering when Sutton was like, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, it's perfect. I know that's right. One thing Sutton gonna do is have a cocktail though. So Sutton is sitting in the corner. And this is the thing, right? And Kathy said this. Kathy said this, that anytime you ask people, are you okay? It really makes them cry. Like, are you okay? No. Girl, you can be sitting there, minding your business, but as soon as somebody says, are you okay, girl? It's a wrap, right? So Sutton was sitting, like, at the end of the boat. Girl, so Kathy was sitting beside her. And you could tell that something clearly was bothering Sutton, right? And so Erica just asked her, girl, are you okay? And she says, yeah. She says, like you've been crying. Sutton says she hasn't been crying, but I think I saw Sutton do this. I don't know. Sutton is the type of person that will bring the entire group's energy all the way down. Because it's like, oh, girl, here she go, girl. Girl, we don't even know what to say. We can't, like, you just don't know what to say around Sutton. Sutton pulls Crystal to the side. They're going to have a private conversation. I'm sorry, I like Crystal. 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 I like everybody on the show. Like I said, I haven't seen anyone do, again, I know some of y'all say Lisa Rinna is horrible. Some of y'all say Carol is horrible. But all I can do is go by what I've seen. And what I've seen is I think everybody is cool. Like, would I trust Lisa Rinna? Absolutely not. Because Lisa Rinna already told us, girl, I can't promise that I'm going to be sensitive to the information you tell me. I can't tell you that I'm not going to throw it back in your face. Girl, what? You can't? Okay, girl, thank you for telling me though. But Crystal basically is giggling in Sutton's face. Sutton starts to get upset. I think Crystal's giggle was more of a, I cannot believe this bitch. Like, this bitch is crazy. That was more of the giggle, right? And then Crystal was just like, okay. Okay. I think Crystal was spot on what she was telling Sutton. I do. I just think that, again, probably like Crystal said, no one's probably ever told you to your face. But I think Crystal was probably, like, not probably, she was spot on what she was saying about Sutton. Sudden girl, get that rollerblade out. Whatever, girl. She gets to doing this. Okay. Girl, I can't even have no conversation with you. Cause girl, you over here massaging your skin. Girl, I would have told her, son, just put the thing down and cry. Girl, if you want to cry, girl, just put that shit up and just cry. Because, girl, I'm about to start laughing because I can't even have no conversation because you sitting here with a rollerball going up and down. So, Sutton started crying, girl. Okay. They basically, the conversation is over. Girls, Garcelle say, who done got some nose? Who done got their nose? Who done got a nose? Garcelle said, who done got a nose job? Period. Erica said she got one when she was 41, I believe. We know Cal just got one. Kathy said she got hers pinched a little. I think that's what she said. And I don't think anybody else said anything. But I think we already know about Cal's. Erica said something in her confessional like, be careful when you ask about people's nose, plastic surgery. Because if yours not right, I might have to give you a referral or something. Whatever she said was actually, it kind of made me giggle. Girl, Dorit. Girl, Garcelle still calling Dorit. Garcelle worse than me with Dorit name. Dorit, what Dorit? Yeah, she said Dorit too. Dorette. Girl, I don't know that girl name. Dorit. A part of me, girl, I know y'all about to roll y'all eyes. A part of me does believe that Dorit has not had a nose job. Cause like, why would she lie about something like that? And when they showed the side by side, I was like, Dorit got a whole goddamn face transplant. Do you hear me? So when I saw the side by side, I was like, oh, Dorit, girl, you got your whole face worked on. She look good. Dorit look good. But then I looked and I was like, well, her nose actually still looks kind of the same. But like Cal said, which we know makeup do wonders. But makeup don't give you no whole face transplant. Some of y'all bitches be trying it. Hello? I don't know, girl. Dorit, I told you, I thought Dorit was from Australia or somewhere. Remember last year, I was like, girl, where's she from? I think Dorit is from Idaho or Nebraska or Alabama. Dorit is, girl. Dorit done changed her whole goddamn accent. She done changed her whole goddamn face quality and scalp, girl. Shout out to Dorit, girl. Dorit said, girl, I'm gonna say no until y'all prove me otherwise. Hello? I ain't touched this face, babe. I just lost a couple of pounds. Period. So Lisa, they start talking about Denise. And I wonder if Denise was supposed to be on this season and they didn't know at this point if she was going to be on or not, because they're still bringing her up like she was supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyway, so Garcelle is on Lisa's neck, basically. Girl, Lisa tells a story. Lisa tells a story about Harry going out with a friend, and the friend going out to have drinks, and the friend ended up leaving and going, and he violated someone. And girl, this was such a like, I was like, girl, what is going on with this story? So basically, Lisa was trying to I guess, prove a point of, when the friend got locked up, other friends wanted to go visit him and support him. But Harry was like, no. And so I guess Lisa was trying to say that Harry wasn't going to just blindly follow someone just because they were his friend. Like, you just went out here and, potentially destroyed a woman's soul, right? You just ripped this woman, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it would probably take a long time for this woman to get back to being her authentic self, right? So I don't know. I think the story was so like traumatic and so out of left field that I don't think anybody was expecting for her to say that. I'm trying to still get the comparison. I guess she's saying that she's not going to follow Denise. But the thing is, I think the difference between Denise, like, I don't think that's really the right comparison, because your friend, like Harry's friend, did something horrible. He should have went to prison. Good that he did. Denise was probably, I don't know if that's the right comparison or not. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, the right analogy. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. That shit is, I don't know. Lisa, don't tell no story like that no more. So basically, Lisa wants everybody to go swimming. Garcelle basically is like, okay, basically, Lisa, this is an example of basically, girl, when people tell you no, like, girl, we're not getting in the pool, let it go. Girl, Lisa was like, oh, okay. So of course, Erica and Dorit were kind of laughing because Garcelle got Lisa together, and I guess Lisa understood. Sutton and Lisa do like a little routine, and that was the end of that. Crystal popped up. Crystal did not go to dinner. Everybody went to dinner except for Crystal. And then at the end of the night, she popped up, and basically Sutton saw her naked. Sutton, let me tell you something, bitch. Just because you knock on someone's door does not mean that you enter. Who's there? Oh, it's me, Sutton. Just a minute. I need to put some clothes on. You see how that works? You just don't and open up the door. Bitch, who raised you, Sutton? Because I think everybody knows that just because you knock on someone's door does not mean that you enter. You knock and then you wait. And then you knock and then you wait. And then when nobody says anything, bitch, you walk away. Right? And that's house, bedroom, it doesn't matter, bathroom. Like, you just don't knock, you just don't walk into, like, I don't know, girl, that was weird to me. That lets you know that Sutton really probably has no boundaries, because there's no way that Sutton thought that Crystal was wrong for feeling the way that she felt. Now, I will say this much. At one point, I thought Crystal was about to reveal that this whole episode to me I was like, girl, I hope Crystal is not about to reveal that someone violated her, because Crystal's reaction and her crying, I did think, and maybe Crystal just maybe Crystal just felt uncomfortable, right? Because Sutton cried at the drop of a dime. So maybe this was Crystal's moment, like, I really felt uncomfortable. Everybody's not comfortable being naked and kissing, you know how some of the girls do on these shows where they just take their clothes off. Everybody's not like that. So Crystal could very well be uncomfortable around people, or she may not be comfortable with her body, whatever the case may be, because she don't want you to see her naked in the conversation, right? But I thought that Crystal was about to reveal something that was very traumatic, and I was like, girl, I hope that Crystal, ain't nobody, you don't know, I don't know. But anyways, girl, so 4 days later, it's election morning. Erica sends out a text message that says, basically, I'm filing for divorce from Tom. I love y'all. So basically, and it's so crazy because if you look at the show, girl, I thought it was weird how, I'm not going to say I thought it was weird, but I thought it was weird how it felt like they just placed it in there. Remember when Garcelle asked Erica, so did you talk to Tom this morning? I feel like Garcelle probably already knew. Did you talk to Tom this morning? And she was like, yeah, I talked to him. And then, Erica has made comments about Law always being his first love, and basically pretty much, girl, I know I come second to his job. That's what I got from it. And now it's like it's been a build up, or maybe I've been looking to see the build up, right? But I feel like it's been a build up of it coming to this moment where Erica was going to file for divorce, and then now the whole Erica storyline starts, right? I don't know, I could be wrong. All right, y'all, that's it. I'm about to probably go get me some French's chicken. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.